So it's been a good lineup in this 2-5 table, especially with Tim with that monster stack, and the monster stack shows up with the pocket kings here. It could be unfortunate for him considering a lot of his opponents don't have really anything they can play. Matthias can certainly play the 9-7 suited. He did straddle Tim, so that does help his spot out quite a lot. Matthias with a really interesting spot. Does make the raise. He will be out of position post-flop depending on how the rest of the action goes. Hakim, who was the early TV table winner today on the 1-2 table, he needs to be thinking, is Matthias just making a move, or what is he doing here? Mate could be doing either. Hakim does just make a call, and Tim with the standard 3-bet here to 120. It's going to be tough for either player to continue along here. I do not mind, though, if Mate wants to try to chip into Tim's 5K stack that he has over there. He just has to be careful depending on what hits the board. And it looks like he's thinking things over. Tim is certainly capable of making some moves himself.
20, 10.
And does make the call. I do not think Hakim will continue. Ace-3 is just way too weak in this spot. And it's going heads up to the flop. And this is a good flop for Tim. It's a pretty safe board. There are 2 hearts out there, but he has the king of hearts. Mate does have a gut shot straight draw. We have to see what the action is, what will happen here. If Tim's bet is large enough, Mate really can't continue along with the hand. He doesn't have any hearts in his hand.
Check.
He may try to steal it, though. He may be trying to look very strong with the check raise. We do know Tim will continue.
65.
And it's a bet of just 65, so Mate could float his hand here. He doesn't know that he only has 3 8s left. Another player did have an 8 in his hand. He also does have some runner-runner possibilities.
Call.
And does make the call due to the size of the pot. And we're already up to 400 euros. And this is an interesting card because it opens up the open-ender for Mate. He's still a big underdog in the hand. Oh, and he shoves. This looks super strong, though. This looks like, you know what, I maybe had 7-8, but Tim, not wasting any time, makes the call and wins quite a big hand there. 1.1K.
Nice.
Good job, Tim, and your monster stack just continues to grow.